Hey guys, hey Stack Nation, how's it going out there? This is Stack Daddy coming at you with a little early Sunday morning before Sunday school video. Quick little coffee action here. Thought I'd just do a little bit. I'm gonna freshen up a little bit of my junk silver. Some people think this is cool, some people don't, but it's not like that, guys. If you this is just only worth the melt value. There's no key date coins or anything, and the vast majority of my junk silver is of course it's not cleaned. The vast majority of it, is like this, um, not like this. So I just kind of have it sprinkled in, just a little, a little pop in there is what I like to see. And really, I'm just kind of getting rid of some of the grime and the buildup and whatnot. But like this coin here, it's never. I could probably sit and do it, but it's not going to look like this. I mean, it's just not going to. And this here is not a bad looking one. Period. I'd probably just leave this one alone. But just some of the ones that just get, I don't know, just get a nastiness on them that doesn't look like some of that stuff you're seeing in there. I mean, it's more grime and whatnot. I don't get all of it off anyways. It's just kind of fun to touch it up. And like I said, I don't want all of it like that. I want like a 9-to-1 ratio, let's say. And I have a lot of this stuff. I've been stacking this stuff, guys, since 2004. I have a lot of this stuff, a lot of all kinds of silver and whatnot. But I just kind of like to like I won't do this for months, and then as I get some shipments in, I'll stop and clean up a little bit. That's kind of how I do it. That way, I've just got some sparkly stuff sprinkled in. So I just kind of load it up there. I personally give it a little bit of movement. I probably, they say 5, 10 seconds. People leave that stuff in there for hours. I just usually kind of leave it in there for 15 seconds. I don't know. Something like that, guys. And I don't make a big deal about making it perfect. And you really got to see, I still got grime and stuff in there. It's okay. You're still going to have, you can kind of sit there and sometimes do a little bit of that, but you're not ever going to get it. I mean, I could get Q-tips and really make a massive difference. I'm not interested in all that. I'm just trying to give them a little bit of pop. And it doesn't really look like it, but when you notice this next to other junk silver in a pile, you'll notice these um, are a little bit brighter. But you really want to shake this stuff off, or you'll use up your Easy Zest pretty quick. And this stuff's kind of expensive, or Easy Zest. You kind of, every little drop in there, it doesn't take long, and your container will be noticeably emptier. And I just kind of drop them in the hot water there generally. Let me see. I grab that one. I just kind of go through and select the ones that I'm after. No big deal. Not all of them. Just a selection. What do y'all think about that one? See, that's not, I mean, you wouldn't look at that. You wouldn't look at that and think, oh, that looks so good. Some of them, no. Like that one there. That's just fine like it is. That's just fine like it is. I mean, that one there, just the Washington quarter. They look a little bit better, a little bit shinier. If I see one there I probably wouldn't mess with. Yeah. See, I got no. I'm not going to mess with that one. That's a nice looking barber. Let's see here. Some of these you probably can't even tell on camera that I'm even, this has even been done. I mean, I can kind of see it here. See, I would do that one, that one, that one. Let's see. I'll dip that one. Just a little mixture here. This is kind of what I do, guys. See, I wouldn't bother that one. These aren't the same. I'm grabbing different ones. See, grabbing different ones. See, this isn't probably going to look any better when I'm done here, but grab that one. I think the agitation might help a little bit. Sometimes I'll just do real hot water and some Dawn dish soap and let them soak in there in the sink. I've done that. Whatever. Not hurting anything. I paid melt this or below melt on all of it. That's probably all it's ever going to be worth, and that's fine. That's all I'm after. Get all my E-zest. I just kind of do that, guys. I'm telling you nothing you don't know. And I would never do this to any, specialty coins or none of that stuff. I don't get into a whole lot of that stuff anyways. I do have some other little things I'm really into. So I've got some stuff on the way. When you guys, it's kind of another little passion of mine. I like the junk and the bullion and the gold and the collectible currency and the blah blah. Well, there's other stuff. I mean, when you guys see it, you'd be like, oh, okay, I'm into that too. But I haven't really showed it here yet. But since I ordered another pretty good shot of it, I may go ahead and put that on camera. I will. I mean, there's no big mystery. Let me get a little shot of coffee here, I guess. I mean, I do the big 20-something ounce mug. Just some coffee in the morning. I'm a coffee in the morning kind of guy. Then I move on in life. I don't keep going all day long. I do got warm distilled water over here. I don't know if it is warm or not. Just kind of go ahead and get it warm. Okay. Not a lot of scrubbing here. Just dip it, and whatever happens, happens. I'm okay with it. I'm not a numismatist, whatever they call themselves, at working at PCGS, and I'm not conserving a $20,000 coin for a customer. We're not doing all that. That would be a cool job to have, though. If you know what she was doing and it paid well, I'd sit there and mess with that all day probably. But what if you screwed something up? Oh my gosh. That the channel, my favorite channels is Rarity7, and his new business partner worked at PCGS or one of them. He worked at one of them, and man, he worked at one of them places and graded coins and all that kind of stuff, and restored coins and whatnot. Hold on, let me take this call, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Busy, even getting calls on Sunday morning. But yeah, at Rarity7, he's got his business partner. I think his East Coast guy. The main guy's on the West Coast. His partner's on the East Coast, so they can say they're nationwide. It's pretty funny. He is a young guy too, but he's real well versed. But he was a coin grader or whatever he was at I think it was PCGS, and it's pretty cool to listen to him talk. See, guys, I think that's kind of probably all I'll mess with. Those are all either okay the way they was, or not shiny, or uncirculated, whatever. Let's see here. And like I said, I'll put this stuff up and then, pretty much kind of forget about it. And I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna mess with some coins. Maybe, who knows, 26, maybe not 27, 28. I'll just stack it. I'll just get the stuff, open it and then process it, put it where it goes. And then I won't, drag this stuff back out. Just depends. I can't help but want to do the washing machine action here. I think it makes a difference, but it probably doesn't. Probably doesn't. See all that, guys? You don't want to waste that. I'm telling you, they're proud of this stuff. It's not even about that. I don't want a whole bunch of this stuff. I don't want a whole bunch of this in the water. Then I don't know. But I want to keep my stuff also. I think I was watching, what's that channel, The Coin Guy? Was I watching The Coin Guy? I was watching one of those channels, and they were using some of this stuff. Of course, like a larger volume. They're a coin shop. I think they said we've been using this particular solution here for 20 years. I took it as they were using that, like that actual physical stuff right there, that liquid for 20 years. I guess it doesn't go bad. I mean, I think that's what they were saying. They've been using that same large container. Sure, they have multiple containers. I'm pretty sure it was one of the recent videos, and I think it was the Coin Guy or whatever. Hitting my light. Yeah, guys, that's it. There's not a big deal here. There's nothing real controversial about this, unless you were messing up some really nice coins. You know what I mean? If I was messing with $150 coins here. That's just not the case. I'm gonna have to put this over here probably. Let's see. Lay these out here. And I don't think you guys are probably even gonna. On camera, I notice you don't really notice much of a difference. I don't see a huge difference here either. But I've noticed on camera, it just seems to be like less. You know how camera is. It makes stuff look worse than it is sometimes, and it makes stuff look better than it is sometimes. Or it makes it look different. Like these gloves are a whole different orange than what you're seeing here. In real life, they're darker. They're darker orange. Okay. I say we're not doing too much here, guys. But yeah, let me see here. See, that still left a cool looking little background. It didn't get too wild and crazy, but it's just cleaner looking. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of looks more like this one versus just nasty and grimy. It looks more like the one I left alone. That's what I was just looking for. And like I said, and I don't, I've got plenty of coins that are just, they just look, you guys have them too. They just look grimy. I mean, if you could get the world's tiniest seed, you could stick it in there and it would start to sprout on the nasty dirt and grime. That's what it looks like. I know it wouldn't do that, but that's what it looks like when you're looking at them. See, just made it look less grimy, but it's still got plenty of, you can definitely tell it's circulated. We can definitely tell it's circulated. This was in there. See, this just looks less grimy. This looks better. This one here looked pretty nasty. If you rewind the video, I think I picked that up because it was a dirty looking, what did it do? Yeah. They just look better, but they don't look, I'm not going for this. I'm not going for that. They just look better. But all right, guys, you've seen this stuff a million times before. I'm going to process these, and then I'm going to open up a little specialty package over here. I'm going to open it because, well, let me look here. This guy right here, Getting_by_Jude. Getting by Jude. He responded to one of my want to buy posts on PMs for sale, and the guy just came through. And then I just kept buying from the guy. And I think I've got multiple things in here. I just kept, I kept saying, I'll take another one. I'll take another one. I'll take another one. It was kind of a deal like that. And I'll open it up here. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. If I open that up and it's not what that is, that'd be kind of funny. But I think the guy caught my short and he recognized his package coming out of the mailbox and all that stuff. But you can go on PMs for sale on Reddit and you can, I don't want to lose that one. You can search for him, that seller, by name, and he has all kinds of cool stuff. And I'll show you the sweet deals that he cut me. Like when I call my coin shops and say, hey, I'm looking for this, and they're like, oh yeah, good luck with that. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, okay. Or even people on eBay. I'm like, okay. And I'm over here, back out of there, consistently doing it. And I'll show you guys what I did. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and, you've seen this. You guys do this yourselves, I'm sure. But I'm going to cut this video off here. And I'm going to come back with a little unboxing. All right, guys, give me just a little bit. Thanks for tuning in.